Hello everybody, how's it going today? It's Frankie here, and oh my god, finally a win at Anfield after years. Since 2016 we finally get a win there. There's been draws and there's been losses, and yeah, that last loss we had there, that's still going to live long in the memory in a nightmarish way, but that was just a fluke, wasn't it? I mean, we were absolutely sensational from start to finish, defending. Every United player did their bit, apart from maybe one or two that could have been a bit better. We were just brilliant, hard working. The most I've seen us have to work hard, and back-to-back wins as well. Everything just fell into place for us. It's like everything just fell our way. I'm gonna have to break this game down. Like, I'm gonna try my best to break it down because a lot was happening. So if I missed something out, just let me know in the comments. But let me get through it. I mean, the first minute, wow. What a fantastic start. I mean, I don't usually cheer when we go 1-0 up, but when you go to a ground like this, you're going to have to cheer somewhere. And Bremo, beautiful. I think it was Ahmad that got the assist for him. Brilliant. Ball through and he puts into the net. What a start. I didn't even think we were going to score that early. I knew we were going to score, but not early in that manner. But then I thought, okay, it's probably a bit too easy for us, a bit too inevitable. The defending though, there's one or two, kind of nervy moments, especially the passing. Some passing we were a bit too nonchalant, we were a bit too calm, a bit too relaxed. We should be playing, we played it quick, but then we just took our time a little bit where we didn't need to. It's not we were 2-3 up, which it should have been. But then Liverpool also came forward. Liverpool also had their chances. We should have made it 2. I think Fernandes with a shot that came in. I think it was Diallo, whoever it was in the wing there, passed that, crossing it, and then Fernandes hits it, kisses the post. I think that was just after Gakpo, had a ball threaded through to him, and then he hit the post. I was like, is this going our way in this half? I can't believe it. Excuse me. I just can't believe it. Liverpool also had a moment where they hit the post, but it was actually the post. It was the bar. Actually, it was a ball in from whoever it was, and then it got defended. I think it was De Ligt or Maguire. Brilliant defending pair today. Absolutely magnificent they were today. It was solid as a rock at the back. Layman's as well made a good save from that, Isak's shot. They also had moments where, a Liverpool player cut in, and Layman's did a good, but calm, save, I guess, tame shot. There's had shots that went over, but we also should have actually scored. We had a shot that went over, ball in, and then you think, okay, I think it was actually Mount or whoever it was, Mount or Cunha. All they had to do was put it into the net. I think it might have been Mount. I got double check that. I'll see it on the highlights, but definitely one of those two. Maybe Mount, I guess. Mount was sensational. I'm sorry to say, he's been a good player for us this season, important as well, to say the least. And then the ball comes in, and he just misses the open net in front of him. You got to score them. I always just say we're going to miss these opportunities. And the player cut inside for us. I think it was I forgot who it was that cut inside for us now that made a good shot. I think it was Matt, whoever it was. Shot in, maybe it was shot in and then keep, Mamish Dasvili. I think that's it. I butchered that name. Makes a good save, and I'm just like, oh god, we're ruining these opportunities again. I mean, it's going to be typical of us just to concede somewhere. And then I'm pretty sure, the defending as well in that half too, brilliant. I can't lie on that one. It was just absolutely sensational. Tackles found short as well, immense. Tackles found, we held Liverpool. We held their attacking plays. Salah didn't do a thing in that half. We didn't do a thing in the second half. Those players at Liverpool that didn't do anything. The only player that probably looked like scoring for them was Gakpo, who probably we couldn't really handle, to be honest. He was doing the hard work for them. Second half comes in. We held on a bit. I can't lie, defending as well. We managed to get balls clear. We managed to just hang in there. We didn't panic. There was moments of panic, but we settled that panic. Then Liverpool come forward. It's like they were cutting us open. They had the odd moment where they could have actually scored. They had moments where, a shot came in blocked, and then you had, Lamins, better than us so far. making, having a tame save. They didn't really have to do much today, just solid. A ball came in from Verts, I think that's all he did. Came in and Gakpo scores, pretty much easy goal. And I think, okay, they're going to win now. It's a lot similar to the other 2 league matches, where I think Gakpo was equal. I know Gakpo equalised for the last one, but I think Chiesa equalised the one at Palace. So it's similar times that they scored, and they still ended up losing. So when I went, I was like, oh god, here we go. And then you see a Liverpool player cut inside, and then Gakpo. Whoa. Oh my word, Gakpo misses an open net. Oh. Wow. I was just like, it's just going to go our way. And then they hit the post. I think Gakpo hit the post. I think he probably, before he scored, or whenever it was, he hit the post. He could have had a hat-trick. I nearly got damn near heart attack seeing Liverpool go forward like that, but they didn't really. They didn't really have that many shots. To be fair, I mean, the stats will say they got more attempts at target and more attempts in general, but they didn't really test our keeper. Then we had blocks coming in. Then we just crowded the penalty area, and then Delict as well getting challenges in tackles. You got that Maguire heading balls away too. Oh my god, it was just sensational to watch. A bit of fighting spirit. I mean, Dogu that came on, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I think Dogu was a bit okay, but he needed to improve in that game, because as soon as he came on, yeah, he was a bit panicky. Maybe it's because he just came on and he needed to get himself, prepared and ready. You can't do it against Liverpool. You just can't. But he still did well to hold on though. Told whoever it was he had to mark. I'm not good with these names, man. It's too much to happen in this game. Salah was nowhere to be seen. What's going on with Van Dijk? My god, the Bellman nearly had the better of him, and he nearly made the ball go forward too. I was just like, what's going on? Then we got Bellman a bit of pace that way, and then we had another situation where Lenny Euro came on. Didn't really see much of him, but he did get a header away towards the end, and then booted it up. I think Cunha might came on such. I'm not quite sure, but Cunha again, magnificent. When is he going to score in this league? Score, please, Cunha, score. We need you to score, man. You're a sensational player. And then you have Ugarte that came on again, physical, to say the least. Didn't see much of him. Maybe it's because he just came on. Excuse me. Maybe he just came on as well. Lamins, had a moment where he caught the ball, so I thought, okay, it's a bit behind his head. He still caught it. If Onana was there, he would have dropped it. He would have dropped it and it would have went to the net. So it was nice to see a keeper steady. There's a time where he punched the ball. He tried to punch the ball and it went to a Liverpool player. And it got blocked. No, it actually went wide. Salah had a moment where it went wide. There's moments where he clicked, where we hanged on, But I've got to say we did quite well. Fernandes as well. I mean, wow, he was sensational too. I mean, Casemiro defending, getting challenges in. I mean, I thought there was going to be a penalty in the first half to Liverpool. I did think that with Diallo, with the ball hitting Diallo's arm. Yeah, they didn't give it. Maybe it's because it's too close to his body, but I thought they were going to give it. So, phew, bit of a side leave there. So, in the second half, there was a moment where, where I mean, there's plenty more Liverpool could score, but me continuing to talk about the second half. And then the corner came. I was like, when these corners come, it's a bit disappointing. But I did have a feel. I don't know what it was. I was sitting with my friend next to me. I was like, Maguire needs to get a head on one of these balls. I swear to you, he needs to get a header on them, because he will score them. And what happens? A shot comes in, and Belmont hits it. It got deflected a little. Hit a Liverpool player, blocked. And Fernandes, puts into the box from a volley, and Maguire heads it. Oh my god, what a big goal that was in that match. Just a big goal. I'm making sense. I mean, for the first time, at least I'm making sense in the video. I usually jump up my words, but so much happens, it might not make sense the odd time here and there. But yeah, what else can I say? Man, I think I don't even think Liverpool would cause any more issues going to stoppage time. Yeah, we had blocks going in. I think Liverpool had shots that went wide. They were looking for it. It was like they were panicking that they really needed to score. And we actually looked a bit dangerous that we were going to go for a third. We should have done. We deserved to go for a third. We'd have moments that second half too where we should have done better. A bit of moments where time that went wide, they got defected. I think, you know, we were probably relaxing on that. On that 1-0, and we were probably relaxed on 1-1 a little bit. We just don't want any pressure to come to us, but we still attacked. The reason why we won that game is because we took risks. We were brave. We just defended well. I might say as well. Does that make sense what I'm saying here? What I've got to say as well. Before the match kicked off and I saw the players in the tunnel, I looked at the Liverpool players and I thought they looked a bit nervous. I looked at the United players. All heads looked like they were locked in. They were doing this. And they were all looking focused and urging themselves about, okay, come on, we could do this, come on. Their heads were locked in like they were confident. Now that result could have gone either way, don't get me wrong, but they looked a bit confident today. I wasn't confident we were going to get a win out of it, let alone a draw. I bet they did a 3-1 Liverpool win. I knew we would score, I knew we would get 2. Incredible. But weirdly enough, I didn't feel that much nervous for it. It's weird. I just felt more calm and natural, like calm about things. Calm and natural, you could say. Don't know if you could put natural in that, situation, but yeah. And we just hanged on for it right there. I mean, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The blocks, just everything. I mean, blocks to get for a corner as well. The panicky situation, but De Ligt was rocked there. Getting challenges in. I mean, we put practically the Liverpool strikers in their pocket. Wirtz came on. What did he do? I feel like Benjamin Sesko is better than him. I mean, how many goals did he got this season? Was it 1 maybe? I think probably he's level with Sesko. I don't know. I have no idea. But I do know one thing. We won at Anfield. Brilliant. Absolute sensation. I'm lost for words for it. I don't know what to say. I'm happy with that. I mean, 2 points behind them. Yeah, they probably will likely win the next game, Liverpool. But it's just good to win. At least it shows. I mean, hey, it looks like relegation won't be because how many points we got so far. I don't think we started off the season at that last season with that many points. I'm not sure. But it does go to show this is what United can do. We can do this. Lamins could have nearly got a clean sheet in that game as well. Back-to-back clean sheets. Unlucky to concede the equaliser, but it was always inevitable that they would score. It's virtually impossible for us to get a clean sheet there. So yeah, what more could we ask for, man? Wow, there's not much else I can say. It's just brilliant. I've got to point out as well that I think Diallo, whoever it was, went in with a challenge and he got the ball, but I was like, he used a bit of force. So I was like, could the referee just give him a red card or something here? Looked at the replay. I mean, Stubbs was shown right there, but he got the ball as well. I don't know what else he could do about that. I thought they should change the rules of football a little bit as well on that one and just say, look, if the player's going with the stop, he's got the ball. That should really count as just getting the ball, because it makes no sense on the rule of football where you have to tackle and get the ball if it's not always the case. So that's one thing that should be changed as well. But yeah, what else can I say? I think if Liverpool had Alisson playing today, I don't think they would have conceded. If I'm being perfectly, maybe they would have conceded 1, possibly. I just don't think they would have lost that game if Alisson was playing, in my honest opinion. I was wondering, I was like, is he not playing? The name looks weird. I know I've heard of him, but it's just strange. I mean, I think Alisson's injured, so that's probably why they had to play him. I mean, wow. I don't think Sott's going to get the sack, but I tell you one thing, 4 losses in a row in all competitions is shocking. It doesn't matter, right? If they would have got Ahmed 3-0 on one of those, it's still 4 losses in a row, right? Nobody's going to talk about that because Liverpool's got a title contending team. But if we were to lose 4 in a row, damn yeah, everybody will start talking. So there needs to be criticism a lot on Liverpool here. There really needs to be. As far as for us, I mean, back-to-back wins. I mean, I'm relieved. I'm happy. I mean, Grimsby were 2 up against us. Grimsby, and Liverpool struggled to get 1 before they got the equaliser. You know how embarrassing that is. How embarrassing that is. I mean, hey, winning the Anfield isn't for everybody, right? I mean, that one. But yeah, it's good to beat them. It really is. I mean, even Brentford beat us. Let's be perfectly honest. Brentford beat us. They were 2 up. Bear that in mind, Liverpool also another team that was 2 up against us at half time and went on to still win. I guess Arsenal win at Old Trafford is justified as well, because I'm pretty sure you Liverpool fans were laughing at Arsenal just for scraping, scraping a win past us. Yeah. Wow, what a win. That new keeper, still, that was his biggest test, and he just started. Against Sunderland he just started. This is his first away match for us, and we didn't even just draw. We didn't just draw it. We won it. So you know what? He needs to get plaudits. The keeper. He was in calm and control situation. But yeah, what else can you ask for? I mean, is Old Trafford is the reverse fixture going to be the same? Probably not. Maybe, I don't know. We shall see. But that's going to be a long way away. Yeah. Next game, you know what's going to happen. You just know what is going to happen next. I did think United was going to beat. I do think United's going to beat Brighton. I'm looking at that result at Anfield now, and I'm thinking it looks like a likely win for United against Brighton, especially United being at home. You know damn well how that's going to go. Brighton will probably beat us. Just after the hard work gets up, but they will. But if we beat Brighton, that'll be 3 wins in a row, just to rub it in Liverpool's faces too. So yeah, Arsenal being top. Well done, Arsenal. You scrapped. I keep saying scrap. Scraped past Fulham, which is something we nearly done, but couldn't hold on. Yeah, so they go top right there. Looking quite solid. I meant to see the Premier League highlights, by the way. So I'm going to be doing that later. City cruising it past, I think it was Everton 2-0. Haaland again, the machine. Wow, phenomenal striker. Absolutely phenomenal. Sunderland beating Wolves. Sunderland's having a good season. Well, when they played us, they didn't have a good game then. Palace 3, Bournemouth 3, 2 informed. I know Palace got beat at Everton, which is probably the flukiest win I've seen this season from any team. So I'm being honest right there, because I don't know how Everton won. I think absolutely dominated, but they got the win. Chelsea beat, won at Forest 3-0. Andre the sacking. Yeah, I'm not going to mock him because they did beat us in the final. His team beat us in the final, so I'm not going to mock him. I'm really not. That's up to Arsenal fans to do and Chelsea fans to do, because then Tottenham's their rival. So it's up. They could choose to do that. I mean, I'm not going to mock him. I don't think any of us, United fans should do it. I mean, we won't anyway. So, and there was another match that was played. I kind of forgot what the other match was actually. I'll get onto that. Tottenham 1, Villa 2. Well done, Villa. Absolutely. I thought when Tottenham went 1 up, I was like, they're gonna win this. I didn't watch the match, but yeah, we're not far from top 4. But we keep saying that these situations always happen, and we end up falling apart. We got finished at least better than what we did last season with how this season has gone. Apart from City and Brentford defeats that they cruised it against us for, I don't even think we've been that disastrous. We just need to, when we score, that's what I said. That's what I meant. We don't take these chances in big moments, but we did today, and that's what matters. So yeah, this video was a bit more longer than it should be. But yeah, I'm going to end it right here. If there's anything I missed, please, put in the comments below. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, excuse me, let me do that again. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification below. So I'll see you in my next video.